Welcome to the channel. Today I have a 2000 Ford Expedition with around 251,823 miles. Customer concern: Dad's vehicle. Sometimes the key won't turn smoothly, especially when starting. That's a classic worn lock cylinder symptom. The key is in good condition. Today I'm going to show you how to fix that by replacing and rekeying the ignition lock cylinder so you can keep your original key. No program required for this procedure. I start by removing lower steering column trim cover, to get a better look of key lock cylinder area. I disconnect the battery terminals. Then turn key to key on, engine off position. Then I press the detent, using something thin pointy object, then slide off old key lock cylinder. Here's the original cylinder, before complete disassemble. Over time, the tumblers and springs start to fail, causing that hard turning condition. I used a cut-off wheel grinder, to cut carefully both sides of old key lock cylinder, to gain access to the old key tumblers. They has numbers stamped on them. I will use the numbers on the new key tumblers. While alternative methods for disassembling the key lock cylinder may exist, this approach also proved effective. In this part of video, I demonstrate the old versus new key lock cylinder components. This is the new Motorcraft kit, part number 1L3Z-11582-A. It comes with new tumblers and springs so we can rebuild it to match the original key. Note: this ignition lock cylinder kit is commonly used across early 2000s Ford platforms, including Ford Expedition, 1997 to 2002, Ford F-150, 1997 to 2003, Ford F-250, F-350 Super Duty, 1999 to 2004, Ford Excursion, 2000 to 2005, Ford Explorer, late 90s early 2000s depending on build, Ford Ranger. Select years. Lincoln Navigator, similar platform to Expedition. Always verify by VIN before ordering. Ford had variations. Now in this part of video, I remove the old tumblers to read the stamped numbers. These are critical for matching the new cylinder to the existing key. Now I'm installing new tumblers and springs, matching each position to the original key cuts. This is basically rekeying the cylinder so my dad keeps the same key.
Now everybody come on.
In this part of video, I install new actuator, provided in kit. Then reinstall the lock cylinder, housing together and checking operation, making sure it turns smoothly through all positions. Then I install the new detent spring and ball. This gives you that proper click and feel when turning the key. Then check for proper operation of new parts, before installing the new key lock kit to steering column area. As you can see here, the new parts is operating normally, using current key. After installing the new key chime switch, orange part, now time to reinstall everything back into the steering column area. The new parts must align with key lock housing area. After battery terminals is reconnected, let's verify smooth key lock cylinder operation and proper engine start. And just like that, smooth key operation again. If this video helped you fix your issue, hit that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe for more real-world automotive repairs.